Finally here, man. After so many motherfucking setbacks, we hear Bang 3 Part 2, which originally was just supposed to be Bang 3, but since Bang 3 ended up getting leaked and hitting every mixtape site around, we got Bang 3 Part 2, which was supposed to drop, if I do believe, in August, and it got pushed back to today, September 18th. And honestly, a lot of people go compare the first disc to the second disc, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Chief Keef is Chief Keef. You know what you get from him. Auto tune, money talk, car talk, flexing, the normal shit. You rarely hear him still talk about, guns and violence as his earlier work, with songs like Bang, Not Every Day, things like that where people always say they want the old Sosa, but it is what it is. It wasn't better than Bang 3 Part 1. I will admit that. I mean, it still got some joints on here, and it still has some songs to where, if you listen to it long enough, it'll grow on you. The first track that came out was Bouncing. That song was dope. It went hard. The first track, PP, I didn't fuck with it. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I didn't understand that. With it, I fuck with it. You know what I mean? It had a good beat. I like his flow on that record. The hook is catchy as hell. Moving on to number four, Charge My Car. That was weak, even for Chief Keef, I just couldn't get with it. Get that sack. I enjoyed the beat and the hook on that, To me, he flowed on that very nicely. It was a good record, Eerie, aka Irritated featuring Lil B. The beat was raw as hell. Definitely like that hook. I think a lot of motherfuckers don't like shit to irritate them. Sosa Flow was on point. Lil B did what he did. I wasn't even expecting Lil B to have a verse. I thought it would do more spoken word, but he had a verse. It was cool, I definitely feel like he could have came a little bit better than that, but still the song is solid for what it is. Racist, crazy title. I was looking at it like, wow, okay. And with Chief Keef, when he named these songs, I be trying to look for the keyword that he titled it in the song, and I was waiting on it, and I finally heard it. But this is the Chief Keef I've been waiting on. The way he does songs like this is definitely up his alley. The beat was ill as hell, and I was like, okay, now this is the Chief Keef, that I was waiting on the whole project, but too bad I had to get to track 7 and get that. Glowing, it's okay. It definitely have room to grow on me, the more I probably listen to it. But at first listen, it's okay for now. That night, it's catchy as hell. If you hear it more than once, like I did, it's definitely catchy. It's a good song. And I fuck with it. But one thing about this project, I will say, he's more coherent than anything. He don't sound all leaned up, all drugged up, and that's a good thing. So you could appreciate the songs for more than what it was. I think he definitely realized that you're not Lil Wayne. No matter how high you be off lean and weed, you ain't gonna make the dopest shit. But that night was a good record. It's more. The song has potential to grow on me yet again. It's okay. It's nothing special. It definitely has room to grow. And some of these songs just feel like, man, you could have cut this shit to like 10 songs. But moving on. OG Fiji, now that song is hard as fuck. That song, I was like, wow, where the fuck was this in the earlier songs? That beat, the hook, his flow, the lyrics was even cool. And I definitely fuck with Fiji Water, though. I still think Voss Water is a little better, but Fiji is a second runner-up. Definitely a good song. And the last track, Tree Tree, to me, he's best when he use auto-tune slightly, not overindulging it like Lil Durk does. But when he does records like this, definitely is on point. I like this type of songs from Chief Keef. And, a lot of people can say, why do you listen to Chief Keef or this type of music? It's just, it's different. You don't always have to listen to the more conscious, lyrical type bar fest music. Sometimes you just want to listen to some shit. If you smoke weed, if you drink alcohol, you party, some shit that, can go along with the mood. You can't always want to listen to no lyrical type bar fest when you like stoned or you drunk or buzz, whatever you want to call it. So that's why I like sometimes listen to Chief Keef. Not that I indulge in anything, and even if I did, it's none of y'all business. But overall, 8 of the songs are great. Like I said, I definitely give it about 6.5, 7 out of 10. The beats was great, some of them were, particularly the ones of the songs that I liked. And I give it 7 out of 10 far as the beats, but definitely I wouldn't compare this to Bang 3 Part 1. You know, it's in its own right, separate from the first one, and it is what it is. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. Of course, a lot of y'all gonna hate on it, so I don't expect y'all to relate to anything that I like. But other than that, Bang 3 Part 2, I'm out.